Durant led them in blocks. He's underrated defensively. His length is remarkable. Only player in the league we list 2 inches shorter than he actually is. He's bigger than Bogut. He's the second best player in the universe. This team, people say, well, they got Draymond and they got Steph and they got Clay. Yeah, they did 2 years ago. They also had 3 bigs and a bench, and Andre Iguodala was fantastic. This team without KD and without that bench and without that size...
He's coming back, Colin.
Okay, and when he comes back, you're going to have to recalibrate the chemistry in the playoffs.
One of them good problems.
Oh, okay. But, by the way, if you lose the 1 seed, you don't open with Denver.
Well, yeah,
now you open with OKC, and then you get the Clippers, and then you play the Spurs game 1 in San Antonio.
You were rolling until you said the Clippers.
I think they're going to end up the number 2 seed in the West, and it's a different route.
And we were talking about that because you know in the 7-game series they can still beat OKC, but it's emotional. That first series, which you don't want. Now, keep in mind, too, with Kevin Durant, we're not talking about his impact that he has on the defensive end of the court. Okay, efficiency-wise, they're a much better team.
Yes.
Defensively, he leads the team in block shots and rebounding. So you're going to lose that component. Now, for him personally, not like Kyle Lowry when he's dealing with a wrist injury, you're dealing with lower extremity. So now you're going to lose a lot of your stamina because you can't work out. So how quickly can he get back inserted into the line?
$190,
but it doesn't matter. But even when you listen, let me tell you something. You take 3 days off, All-Star break, you come back, you're winded a little bit. Imagine taking 3, 4, 5 weeks off.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Yeah, no,
And you have to do it. So do you have them not as your favorites now in the West?
They're still my favorites, but I would hate to see if San Antonio overtakes them and they have to play that first round against OKC, if they stay in the 7th spot, that's an emotional series in that first round.
Yes,
they can beat them in 7.
And by the way, if you play the Clippers
in
in
5.
okay,
No, you know who they would get in the second round if they finish second? Houston.
Okay.
Not the Clippers. So, and then you get the Spurs.
Another emotional series.
And a tough series, too. But look, I think, though, dominate might be too big of a word. But like you, I still have them favored. But it's going to be tougher. But people are acting like the cupboard is bare now. And you hit some good points. But let's not forget, look, last year, Bogut missed 12 games. We're acting like Andrew Bogut is Moses Malone.
And played
he missed 12 games. They were 11-1 without Bogut. And he only played 20 minutes a night. Averaged 5 points. Harrison Barnes, he missed 16 games last year. They were 14-2. Okay, so they're still a great team without Kevin Durant.
So confident Warriors will dominate when Kevin Durant returns. Say you're right. This is the best team LeBron's ever had. You told me this yesterday.
I did? I agree with you.
Yesterday,
What was that?
I got Darren Williams, Bogut to add to this. I went home last night and I was like, you're right. This Miami team had no bench, no center.
You're the only person throwing Bogut's name around like he's Bill Walton.
Oh, by the way, they led that series last year. Bogut got hurt in Game 5, and they were never the same team.
He missed Game 6 and 7.
They were
Draymond Green cost them that. Don't put it on Bogut. It wasn't Bogut.
I agree, though. Cleveland, this is LeBron's best team.
They are loaded.